Disney Now podcast, uncut.
Okay, people, stand by. 30 seconds to upload.
Mic test, please.
Ready?
It's hot.
Here we go.
Stand by to roll theme. Mark the slate.
This is Radio Disney Now podcast uncut.
Roll up the theme music. And we are online. Stand by to pre-promote prizing. Cue 'em.
Listen to Radio Disney this week for your chance to win a trip to Hollywood for you and your family to catch your own private screening of the new Disney Channel original movie Camp Rock. Details daily on Radio Disney.
All right, cue standard open.
This is Radio Disney Now podcast, uncut, with the Jonas Brothers.
And no, you did not just come in here and get in my studio. What are you doing here?
Hey.
Jonas Brothers stopping by Radio Disney.
Dude,
What's up, man?
We had to come by.
I know. Where you guys been? What you been up to? How have you been?
We've been doing almost everything you can do in like a week,
Yes.
but also like the year. It's been pretty awesome. We've been
Totally,
to the White
totally.
House. We've been to Dancing with the Stars. There's been a lot of stuff. It's been amazing.
And on tour, and we have actually a special announcement that you guys are actually here to talk
Yes,
about, all right?
we do.
What do we got going?
Well, we are going to announce to you that we will be doing another summer tour, and it's called the Burn It Up Tour.
And it'll be a very big thing, and we cannot wait to see all our fans again this summer. It's gonna be really cool. We're playing venues that are like outside, like very large amphitheaters.
Right.
So it's gonna be a big family event because if you and your family want to spend, you don't want to sit like in a seat per se.
Uh-huh.
You can always just go and get like a big blanket and then get some stuff and go out by the lawn.
And bring a
There's always,
picnic or something?
And exactly, bring a picnic, do the whole thing. So it becomes like a family event.
Radio Disney Now podcast uncut with the Jonas Brothers.
When did you guys figure out that you wanted to do another tour this summer?
We always like to tour, and we know that we'd be out of the country for a little while touring in different countries. So we wanted to come back here, and we thought summertime would be perfect. We always love summer tours. Last year we had a great summer tour touring, and I think I said tour like 8 times in that. I think you did too, actually.
Yeah. I counted 9 though.
Oh, well, there you go. We're just really excited, I think, to be able to be back on the road again because we're going to be in Europe touring for a little while, and so we'll be coming right back.
So are there going to be more of the new songs from the new CD you guys are going to be performing on this tour?
There will be. I think
yes.
we're talking about adding about 3
Yeah.
or 4
Nice.
new ones.
It's going to be crazy.
What do you think because I know in a lot of the amphitheaters they have seating sections in the beginning. Of course, the plan is to have nobody in those chairs sitting and everybody up, rocking with you and screaming.
Absolutely. We're doing something really cool on our Look Me in the Eye tour. We actually didn't have like a long, thrust where, we go out into the audience.
Right.
This time, we've created something that is going to be super exciting for all the fans. So we can get up really close and personal with them.
Are you like gonna do something crazy and like fly out into the audience or something like that?
You never know.
You never know.
Maybe. Possibly.
Radio Disney Now podcast uncut with the Jonas Brothers.
Now, how long does it take you guys to like rehearse for a tour? Because I know you have your little dances that you do and stuff like that. Or do you even rehearse for the tour and you just go out and just bam,
Rock it.
rock it?
I think it really depends. It depends on how different the show is than we're used to. We usually get about a week of real rehearsal, and most of the time that's enough.
Dad, how much time are we going to be able to get this time?
2, he says.
Not enough.
Not enough. 1 day? Awesome. A day.
1 day of rehearsal.
No, I think we'll probably be able to get another week and a half prior to the tour, which will be great for us because the only thing that I'm a little worried about is most of these venues are outside. It's summertime. That's why we call it the Burn It Up Tour, of course. But oh man, it's gonna be hot.
Especially when you guys go through the South, right? Like Florida, Texas,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be like sweat fest.
Are there any like contingency plans, like the water vest or something like that you'll have on stage with you or something?
The water vest.
That's a great
Dad has
idea.
this, like scuba diving thing that he uses
Yeah,
right now.
Jeff Mays, my guitar tech, created me this amazing
really
thing
funny.
that I use. They make fun of me a little bit, but it's perfect because typically I'm always playing guitar.
Right.
So I have a very hard time, reaching down and grabbing my water bottle, and it makes it very difficult for me. So what they did was, on a couple songs, I played this standard guitar that's actually in a holder, so like I actually don't have to hold it because I'm switching between like an acoustic and electric really fast.
Right.
So what they did was they created a tube that comes up through the back of the guitar, and it connects to a water bottle, and I can actually
It's really
drink
funny.
while playing the guitar.
It's
That
just
is
like
awesome.
way too much. Though.
Yeah, no,
it's
it's
so
so
high
awesome.
tech and like
It's
so
so
unnecessary.
That's so mean to be able to do something like that.
Totally.
Radio Disney Disney Now podcast, Uncut with the Jonas Brothers.
A major tour announcement, the Burning Up Tour, later this summer. How many tour dates are you guys playing this summer?
So many.
I think it's coming around probably, I'd say, but once it's all done, we'll probably be about, I think, 40, 50 maybe shows.
Yeah, something like that.
It's all July and all August. We start July 4th, and because July 4th, it's a holiday here, so they really can't have concerts that night because, you know, everybody's going to see fireworks or something.
Right.
Instead, we are starting our tour in Toronto, Canada. So we decided that we're going to have the biggest 4th of July party that Canada has ever seen.
That's awesome.
We're just going to be, like, running down the streets screaming America.
USA! USA!
In Canada,
I'm gonna paint my face just like, ah! I'm going to carry on, like, bald eagles and...
Carry on bald eagles. And then maybe you can give one to Nick, too.
That'd be awesome.
That wraps Radio Disney Now podcast, Uncut. Roll theme.
FEMA.
Cue announcer.
This has been Radio Disney.